Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of MLB's Road to the Show. We are with the Seattle Mariners. This is, we're decently into the season right now. Right now, we're getting ready to go up against the Kansas City Royals. So let's see how we do. Let's go ahead and hit play that game. We're 38 and 28 right now, and the Royals are 35 and 31. This could be a good series. We'll have to find out.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
All right, let's let's go ahead and swing for the fences. Come on, Seth. Let's see what you got, buddy. Oh, dang.
Front there as he swings through it. Carter getting to start in right. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year.
Damn. I feel like those are two pitches I definitely shouldn't have swung at. And that is my bad for sure.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't
All right,
miss
let's see what we can do,
because that's where you get hurt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
That was not a good way to start this episode, that's for sure. All right, let's step it up, man.
And first offering is fouled off. Rengifo off of first with 2 away. High fly
Hell of a hit
towards left field. Way back there. And it hits the fence.
Go, 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 go.
Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And they lead by 4.
I feel like I could have went 3 on that, and I feel like I should have.
Extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right.
Runner takes off for third. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. And they're
I think we would have had that base stolen too.
After that frame. So 4 runs on 4 hits. Ramon
All right,
Urias
we got a chance at
steps in
defense
for the
right now,
Royals.
so let's see how we can do.
Line drive. Snags it for the second out.
The hell was that?
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Carter.
Let's go hit a leadoff home run.
Serpa back to work. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
My boy threw me a nice slider right there. Damn.
Strike 1.
That was a
Might
good
be
sinker.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Thought that might have hit me. Damn, that was a shitty hit.
Right side. Takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line drive. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
All right, so we're
Solid
1
swing
for
from start
3
to
right
end.
now.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Carter, the batter now,
Oh
as he
my
swings and
gosh.
misses for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Dude.
0-2.
What the hell?
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Oh, that was so shitty.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 2-1 now. Hit in the air, right field. Carter. He's got it, and that's the inning. Totally dominant on the mound. So 2 on with 2 away.
9-0.
The next to hit.
Holy crap. Let's see what we can do.
Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
Home
Smoked to
freaking
right center,
run.
and this one's gonna
Goodbye.
go out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they add on. It's 12-0.
Heck yeah. 33rd home run of the game of the season.
Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Still got it. Still freaking got it. I like it.
Carter really stood out in this win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time
12
he
to
came up.
nothing. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play that next game.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ooh, we got a man on first. Let's see if he goes 3. He is. Oh. He's not.
Runner to second,
Okay.
so 2 on and nobody out.
All over that one right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Alec Marsh, what are you throwing to me, buddy? A nice
Foul ball.
4-seamer right there.
Carter
Okay.
with a homer in his last game.
And that's going to be an
Right
out.
side. Sends it to Perez. Third out. Mariners
okay.
are down.
A little disappointed, but that's all
Back
right.
here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And that's a base hit.
Now batting.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, we got it up. Jesus. Kansas City.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh my God, dude.
1-1.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
It's
In
an
the air,
out.
pretty deep out to center field. Dubon makes the catch, and that is that.
Oh, dang it.
Mariners leave
Dang it, dang it,
one out,
dang it.
base is empty.
Number 27.
Dude, we are getting destroyed right now.
Swing
And that was a
and
hell of a
miss.
pitch.
0-1.
That's the
Romano,
one we got to
a former
hit.
All-star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, man. Good base hit.
Base knock right field. One down.
Come
now
on.
it's Randy
Let me
Arozarena.
steal, man.
Carter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Velasquez. makes the grab. 2 down.
Oh, man.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Ernie Clement. Runner on the go, bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's awesome. Good job, dude. That was smart as heck.
Small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. On to first, and that's the 3rd out.
I think that might be the game for me.
Mariners leave a couple.
No.
1 out, base is empty. Now here is Carter. 1 for 3.
All right, let's focus. Oh my gosh.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Carter strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, Boog, this is a game.
Well, let's go ahead and play this next game, but that was a little disappointing. We got to get it together because we're not performing the way we need to. A little bit of that.
1 down.
We had to
So
raise
up
our
now for
difficulty a
Kansas
little
City,
bit, but
Mauricio Dubon.
we still should be able to come alive.
Base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Haha.
The next to hit
Okay.
takes ball 1.
He's mad at me. Zebby.
Renifo off of first with 2 away.
Really
Zebby's
close
not
pitch
happy.
down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That might be
Here's
a home
fly
run.
ball deep
Maybe,
right field.
maybe.
That's back.
Oh.
And that's going to bang against the wall.
Dang it, man. I thought I had
That'll
that
make
one.
you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of times in today's game,
I really
outfielders
thought
are
I
able to
had
get
that.
to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel,
Makes the catch, inning over.
All for nothing.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Freddie
Here's the
Fermin.
catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Fermin. Good base hit.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this
Oh,
point.
what? Dude,
First
I...
offering is fouled off.
Well, these
I'm
Mariners,
disappointed
to put it
in that one.
bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Shit.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Swing and a ball
No.
lifted left field. And that is that.
Dang it, man. That was...
Base is empty with 2 away. Carter up next for the Mariners.
Oh, my
1
gosh.
for 3.
Damn it, dude. No!
Left side, hard hit. Sends it to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the
Oh, my
back here
God,
at
that
Kauffman
was
Stadium.
disappointing.
On to extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Runner takes off. Out to short with. They get the out on a Rosarena.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the
I'm
out.
such a dumbass, dude. I should have went.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear
I should have
down,
went.
make the pitch, get the ground
And I think I
ball.
might have just
Excellent
cost the
piece of
game.
work.
Here's Victor Robles.
I really should have went on that.
0-2 now. Lifted in the air,
Yep.
right center field. Blanco
I think I
makes
just lost us the
grab on
game.
the run. One down, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Carter.
Dude, what the hell am I swinging at?
In his fourth year, he features a
Come
four-seam
on.
fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Bro.
Pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Good
because that's where
hit.
you can get hurt.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And there's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loved.
Now move to first. And he dives back in safely.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that'll load the bases.
Heck yeah.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Strikes him out with 101.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the
101.
mound right there. He got
That's
squeezed
impressive.
a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Line drive. Base hit. 1 run in already. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. That pretty much split the
Oh my
zone down
gosh.
the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Carter managed to keep the hitting streak.
Yeah, we got some work to do, that's for sure. So we've got to figure out our hitting. And I mean, naturally, it's going to get harder as the difficulty goes up too. I think this is one we'll probably stay on for a while. But now we get to play against the Minnesota Twins. All right. Let's go ahead and hit play this game. Minnesota Twins are 36-33 to our 40-29. We're batting 6th. All right. I do enjoy batting. I like 5th. The 5th in the batting order is my favorite. We play the majority of this at 7th. But
It's
You
the
know,
Minnesota Twins
it is
taking on the
whatever.
Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after. Jonathan India at the plate.
he's going to get himself a single. Good job, India.
That's a base hit.
Can't hate on that at all.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that
Give me a
at-bat.
good pitch, Griffin. Come on, buddy.
Carter.
That was a great
stands in
pitch.
Now and watches strike 1.
That was a great pitch.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Bad swing, dude. Bad swing.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout.
Swings
Oh,
through that one. It's a
come
strikeout.
on.
3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Man, it
I don't
froze
know
one
how
away.
I missed that pitch. I don't know how I missed it, man.
That one way inside.
1-0. I think he was sitting off speed there. 1-1.
Just missed.
Dude.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Raleigh stands at first with 1 out. Now this is in the air down the line. Ward sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Runner at third, 2 away. And takes low for ball 1. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Ooh.
And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Good hit, dude.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Rodriguez in to score. It's 7-5. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle. Roll picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a
I
little
probably could've
trouble
went
on the
home on that.
transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ernie Clement. 2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, yes.
Over to first. That'll end the inning after
Dang
a
it.
lot of scoring.
Dang it, man.
Carter up next for the Mariners. That's down and in.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're
Oh,
seeing the ball out of the pitcher's
no
hand
way,
really
dude.
well. 1 strike.
I don't.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Why the
Swing
fuck
and
do
a
I keep
miss.
swinging
Struck
like
him
that?
out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Bruh,
Here's Royce Lewis.
there's no way.
Santos is just 1 strike away. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw to third. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Carter strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
Oh my gosh. I'm disappointed in that game, man. Like, that was not... I don't know how I struck out like that.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Carter.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
All right, Joe Ryan.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a ball. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Prado moving under it. Squeezes it. And that is that.
I just didn't feel good coming off the
Mariners
bat.
leave one.
But I thought I had a good swing.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Second inning here. No score. High in the air, out to right. Corrals it. And there's two away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's a hit. That's it. That's it.
This one looks like trouble. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Dude, I should have went 3.
And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever had.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until
He's trying for third. Ground ball up the middle. India on the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. They get the out.
Damn,
the
guys.
scores on the twin killing.
Now batting, number 27.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. And there's a foul
Dang
ball.
it. Oh, just a little early, or we would have had a home run.
Outside low. And a count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's
Good
an
job.
8-run lead. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit, right side. India over to first in time. They limit. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Good job,
that's one of
dude.
those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh my God, I gotta
Comes
stop
up empty
doing
with a
that,
swing
man.
there.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Up and in. Now 2 and 2.
2-2.
Damn.
Rengifo on at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside
Full
low.
count.
3 and 2
Good
down.
job, dude. Let's see if we can get our first walk of the year. Nope. We're gonna
It
fucking
misses. It's a
strike out.
strikeout.
Oh my
Right on
god.
front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field.
Dang,
Just
man.
couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that.
Man.
That situation navigated to perfection. So 1 out, nobody on. Carter up next for the Mariners.
You
Foul
suck.
off left side.
100 miles an hour. This dude is throwing
One down,
heat.
base is empty. Fought off foul.
Come on, man.
Left-hand batter waits.
Woo!
Gets a
Way
piece,
high,
and
but
it
I
stays
swung at it
0-2.
still.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive to short and
Dang it.
caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more
Oh,
lift to get
man.
into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Carter managed to keep the hitting streak.
All right, let's keep it going.
So 2 down, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. And that's a base hit.
Give it to him, man.
Back at
Ooh, we
T-Mobile
got another
Park,
boss
bottom of the
challenge.
inning. Now it's the right fielder, Carter.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Back to 7th.
Lopez back to work. Carter hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine
Oh,
if you're scoring
man.
runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 down, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Base hit.
Five to nothing. Guys.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Come on, give me a pitch that I want. Come on, dude.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
This is it.
The other way.
Give me it. Give it. Give it. Give it.
Ward makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty.
Base hit.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
So first and
I don't
second
know
with
about
2
that.
outs.
We're
Ernie
getting lucky
Clemens
now.
up next for the Mariners. Out towards right center field. Buxton sizing it up. And that'll do it. Carter, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Come on, man.
And
Dang
first
it.
offering is fouled off.
Oh, we can't figure it out, man.
Outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Good hit again.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, man.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Duran is just one strike away, and that chance handled. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take this one in a blowout. Carter added one more to that
11-0.
Didn't light the world on
That's a
fire, but he
blowout.
held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game.
Yeah. This was a fun episode. Obviously, I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to the upgraded difficulty. That's for sure, but we will get there as the season keeps going on. That is it for this episode. We get to play the Royals. We got to play the Twins. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll be back soon. Until next time.